Good morning to all of you. I, CA Praveen Jain, Chairman, Kishangarh branch of PIRC of the ICI, on behalf of the Professional Skills Enrichment Committee, ICI, welcome all the participants in today's webcast on To Be Happy and Healthy in CA Professional Endeavour. I welcome to today resource person CA Sushil Dalmia sir and the event enablers from the Kishangarh branch of CIRC of the ICI and others present over here. Now I will call our treasurer and Sikasa chairman CA Mohitji Jain for the introduction of the speaker. Mohitji, over to you. Mohitji, are you there, Mohitji?
Perhaps he has been disconnected.
You just continue it. Praveen sir, you just continue.
Sir, we will wait for only for 5 seconds, sir. He will join, sir. Namni ji, please call Mohitji now. Yes, Mohitji again.
Sorry.
Over to you, Mohitji.
Sir, good morning, all of you. This is CA Mohit Jain, Sikasa Chairman and Treasurer of Kishangarh branch of ICI. Welcome you all. I would like to, I'm very much glad to introduce the learned faculty CA Sushil Dalmia ji. Sushil Dalmia ji is a distinguished chartered accountant qualified in the year of 1976, who brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to our academic community. His extensive expertise spans both academic and professional fields, ensuring that you receive a well-rounded education grounded in real-world application. CA Dalmia ji is frequently sharing his insights on various professional aspects of life skills. CA Dalmia ji's dedication to contributing and supporting the society is matched by his enthusiasm for yoga, which he practices to maintain balance and well-being. We are very glad to have Sir to Kishangarh branch of ICI, and we are ensuring that the audience is getting a very positive responses and positive energy from Sir and his experience. Over to MOC. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohitji. Thank you, sir. Now I will call CA Sushil Dalmia sir for their deliberation. Sir, please.
Thank you so much, dear Mohit Jain ji and Praveen Jain ji. My dear brothers and sisters, my sons and daughters, and those who do not want to get covered under this title, my dear friends. At the outset, I will thank the Professional Skill Enrichment Committee of ICAI for giving me this wonderful opportunity of interacting with you on a subject which is very, very relevant to each of us. How to be happy, how to be healthy in our career, in our professional endeavor. This topic, I will try to take you through to the various facets which are not at all new. I am a very ordinary person, just like you. I will only try to draw your attention towards those bullets which affect each one of us every day, rather every moment. Let us try to spend these 2 hours on recapitulating and at the end, taking some bullets home for our own practice, wherein we were not doing the right thing so far. Now, with your permission, can I share the screen, please? Is the screen visible to all? Mohit ji, Parveen
Yes,
ji,
sir. Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
full screen. Just a minute. Is this okay?
Yes, sir. Perfect, sir.
Is this okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Perfect, sir. Perfect.
Parveen ji?
Yes, sir. Perfect. Sir.
Okay, fine. So the title is To Be Happy, To Be Healthy, and Carry On Our Professional Endeavor. I would very humbly like to submit to all of you that we are so fortunate, we are so grateful to the God. A, we came on this planet. B, we were given birth in this beautiful country. C, we came under the umbrella of ICAI, who not only trained us, educated us, it is continuing that education even today. Even after getting the degree, we are made to undergo CPE on a regular basis. Now, this degree has A, equipped us, made us financially sound. Believe me, this fact in itself is enough to relish each one of us. We should all be grateful that financially we are sound. We have a recognition in the society. We are much, much better than many, many, many others on this earth. This in itself is a great reason to be happy. Now, with your permission, I will try to proceed with the presentation. My humble request is that whenever there is any question, whenever there is any suggestion, kindly do not hesitate to stop me. We will try to dwell upon it during the course of deliberation, then and there itself. The topic today has three principal words. The first is how to be happy. The dictionary meaning of happiness is feeling pleasure or satisfaction. showing pleasure or satisfaction. And the third limb is very important, causing pleasure or satisfaction. So, three things I have to feel, I have to show, or even if I am causing happiness to somebody, I should be happy. The second word is to be healthy. Once again, the dictionary meaning is showing good health. Good health of what? Generally, we feel the body health is enough. No, my dear friends, body health is not enough. We need to have a healthy mind as well. So we have to have a strong body and also a strong mind. Third word in today's topic is professional endeavor. All of you know much better than me on this subject. It is an effort to accomplish our goal. We all have set a goal in our life, and in order to move towards attaining that goal, if I'm a student, my goal is to complete my education and get whatever degree I want to get. If I'm a professional, my endeavor is to make an effort to accomplish that particular goal, whether I'm in business or I'm in professional practice or I am in service. So, to my understanding, we all have first set up a goal. We are all moving in that direction. To fulfill that goal, each milestone in that direction that we achieve should give us happiness, should give us pleasure. And at the same time, we also need to keep ourselves healthy. Now, this is the topic that is going to be deliberated upon today in these 2 hours. With your kind permission, I will like to start from the bottom. Let us spend some time on recapping what the professional endeavor is. Now, yes, sir. Now, at the end of today's discussion, sir.
Navneet ji, please mute yourself. Navneet ji, please mute yourself. Yes, sir, please continue.
Right, please. Thank you. Now, what I would like each one of respected friends who have joined today to realize that at the end of today's talk, we should feel like this in our office. This is the way we should be spending our time in our office, whatever we are doing, whether in service or doing professional practice or doing business. This is what we should be feeling at home. Not only me, unless my spouse is happy, healthy, unless my kids are happy and healthy, my purpose is not fulfilled. When it comes to office life again, if I enjoy alone, that is not enough. My whole team should be with me. Each member of the team should feel the same kind of pleasure the happiness. And in family, in today's contrast, in today's context, we are limited with a minuscule family. Actually, our family is much wider. So we should also take care of our parents. And if we are grown up enough, then we should take care of our whole family so that each member of the family is able to keep himself or herself happy, happy, and happy. Now, starting from professional endeavor, I know for sure you know much more than that, much more than me. But please believe me, we are only recapping few of the bullets so that we know what a professional endeavor probably should mean. So the scope has spread and the depth of the professional services has grown in terms of disciplines, in terms of sectors, industries, and complexities. And believe me, each one of you, including me, we should be so happy that one, we are the one strong pillar of the economy who has enabled the economy to grow 360 degrees. A practicing CA owes a duty of care to a much wider spread of stakeholders. And even to now, stakeholders are not restricted only to the owners of the share capital. It has gone much beyond that. Every lender is a stakeholder, every supplier is a stockholder, every buyer is a stockholder, and even the public is a stakeholder. The nation is a stakeholder, and people at large, they are all stakeholders. So, whatever we do in our professional endeavor, whether in business or in service or in practice, we need to keep this fact in mind that we need to do something which is beneficial to the humanity. Practicing CA in particular would need to focus on these 4 5 bullets and much beyond this. So, professional skepticism, very important. Our standards need to be followed at any cost. We know that various laws and regulations in the country need to be followed. Code of conduct is most important. Code of ethics, very important. We need to take care of it. And in today's world, we are very fortunate. Olden days, those who are of my age, who have seen that age, would remember the accounting used to be manually on a manual mode. Telling the trial balance, the two sides of trial balance used to have a celebration in large companies because reconciling the trial balance, the telling debit and side of the trial balance would take at times 6 7 days. There is a difference. So what do? Today, we are so fortunate. It's all being done by the system with a click of button. You have trial balance ready every day. You have cash in hand ready every day. You have your balance sheet ready every day. Now is the time when we should make use of the latest technologies, the chat GPT, the AI based software. We all have to basically start making use of those if we haven't started yet. Gone are those days when an appeal drafting would take a whole day or 2 days or 3 days. Today you can do it in couple of minutes. Goal setting is most important. Monitoring that goal setting, that we are going in the right direction, is also equally important. Strategy for success, we all do make, but we forget often to review it. We must review it constantly. The goals that we set for ourselves as well as for our colleagues in the office, those should be realistic. We all have realized gone are those days when we would work for 18 hours in a day. We should care for ourselves. Similarly, we should care for our subordinates, our peers as well. Invest in yourself. Now, this is one of the major most factors. We should have continuous skill development. We are grateful to the Institute. They have given us so many liberties, so many avenues. Constant webinars are being held. The networking should also be done. And whatever training, whatever offline, online mode we adopt, we must adopt and keep ourselves abreast with the changing laws and regulations. Positive work environment is a must to increase the productivity. Whether I'm sitting in a small office or a large office, whether I'm managing a small team or a large team, the work environment must always be positive and positive. Time management, we all know we must do a smart work and manage our time so well. Seeking support is another important area. Most of the time, it helps us in the times when we need it. So let us aim for the support from our peers, from our mentors, and even from our subordinates. Item number 8 is most important in present happenings. Whatever we have heard, whatever we have seen in recent times, work life balance is very important, friends. Sooner we learn it, it would be better. We should restrict our office timings. We should not carry office work at home. And there should be a balance between office life and the personal life. Our relationship must be made stronger and stronger, be it our vendor, be it our client, be it our peer. We must indulge into a strong bonding, a strong relationship. Value addition, fortunately, we are all educated. We know very well our job is to create value. So we must aim at value addition all the times in whatever we do. And the last bullet is also, my friends, very important. We must keep our country in our mind. Whatever we do, we must learn, we must know, we must evaluate what I'm doing. Is it going to be good for our country? Is it in accordance with the laws and regulations prevalent in the country? I, with folded hands, request all of you to also kindly take a strong note of it. These are also some of the bullets which, due to paucity of time, I would not dwell upon individually. Some of these we have deliberated upon. Others, I would request you to kindly, you are all aware, I'm only trying to bring your focus once again onto this. These are all very, very relevant to have a successful either business or service or professional, whatever endeavor we are in, but we must take a note of it and must try to follow it. This is once again a recap of whatever we have discussed. It has been put up into the PPT. The PPT, I would request the committee to share with you, and you may run through it. In view of the time constraint, I will not run into it individually. By focusing on these aspects, a CA can excel in their professional endeavors. Now, this is what our goal is. Since God has been kind, since we have been given this special education, since we have a recognition in the society, we must do our level best to excel in whatever we are doing. We must always think how to create value, how to provide value to the people, to the society, to the nation, to the world where I'm living. Now, coming to the other limb of the discussion, this next item is the health. In our professional endeavor, whatever goal we have set up, we have reviewed briefly what all we are expected to be doing. Now, in today's deliberation, let us pose a question to ourselves. If I am not able to keep myself healthy, and health we have seen is not the physical health, it is the mental health as well. So the first bullet tells me I have to be healthy, not only physically, but mentally as well. Now, how is the health going to be relating to my professional career, my business, my service career? Believe me, my friends, we all know, but we often ignore it. If I want my productivity to increase, I cannot be doing it if I am not healthy, if I am not sound. So I must focus on my physical as well as mental health. This is one. Now, what do I do to do this? There are so many options. I'm sure each one of you is doing something or the other to keep himself, to keep herself physically, mentally fit. So these are some of the options. You can opt for either of those, but ideally, we all must spend about 45 minutes every day out of 24 hours exercising, doing yoga, doing gym, whatever suits you more. Now, besides this, as we have understood, mental well being is also very necessary. Now, how do I achieve that? If I go to gym, will it give me mental health also? I'm afraid no. If I'm doing only walking, if I'm doing only jogging, if I'm only exercising, will it give me mental fitness, mental peace? We are all under stress. And to remove that stress, to take the anxiety out of our mind, the only established way is meditation. We must find time at least 10 minutes to do meditation every day? Can I work without having a sound sleep on a regular basis? Our body, it is a unique body. There is a great science behind this body. It needs regeneration. The body repair work is carried out while we are asleep. So, a sound sleep is also very necessary. The hours of sleep may differ from man to man, but we must have sound sleep every day. This small trick is also very necessary. If I'm spending 8 hours in a day, 8 hours a day in my office, I must have two kinds of break. A, within the office during those 8 hours, I must have a small little break and move my neck. Do some little 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute physical exercise. I would request Navneet ji, can you please give me 1 minute today?
Sir,
Just a minute. Can you please do a small little exercise with me for 1 minute? Praveen ji has also joined. Praveen ji, let us spend just 1 minute. My back is erect in whatever situation I'm sitting. Just make your back erect. Kindly take a deep breath. Exhale and move your neck down. Exhaling, move your neck down. बहुत अच्छे. And now take a breath and make your neck, take it backwards, 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 backwards. और पीछे ले जाइए. Kindly repeat this once again. Take a breath and exhaling, come forward, 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 forward. And once again, inhale and take it backward, 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 backward. Come to the middle. Breathe normally. Thank you so much, Praveen ji. Thank you so much, Navneet ji. Our cervical region, the topmost region of our backbone, is very important. And with this small exercise, you can do it right, left also. You can have flexibility in that region. This cervical region improves. So, whenever you have time, you can do just a minute on this small little exercise. Right, sir? Navneet ji, are you with me?
sir, very right.
So, there are many small little exercises which we should practice during office time, which will keep us hale, hearty, and fit. Right, sir? Thank you. Coming back to the topic, this is a small little break within the office. And the other point I'm trying to refer is we should take short breaks from our working. Maybe depending upon the situation, depending upon the requirement, at least once in a quarter, we must take a break, short break, go to some place, maybe nearby, and come back for a day, for 2 days, which will make our body regenerate and we would be filled with vigor, strength once again. Another important point, we are on the health. Another important point is healthy diet. Believe me, my friends, I might exercise 2 hours every day, but if I do not have control on my diet, my whole exercise is wasted. Now, this is a beautiful mantra which was given to us by our forefathers. But during last 50, 60 years, probably we made such a progress. It gave us so much of financial power that we have kept it on the backside. So I would once again, with folded hands, request you. The YouTube is full of knowledge on what to eat. Hana? We must also focus on our diet and we must take a healthy diet. We will dwell upon it in future slides. Similarly, hydration is also very, very important. We must keep our body fully hydrated. Next is we all are full of worldly knowledge, worldly information. Every day we will run through the newspaper, maybe for minutes or minutes and minutes. We will look at the TV, we will look at the internet and gather every kind of information available in the world. But my dear friends, do we spend 4 minutes in a day to peep into our inside and look what our body is demanding, look what our mind is demanding? Our mind always wants peace. Kindly spare few minutes every day to look at, to peep into inside of our body, inside of our mind. Now, this bullet, good posture. I would request each one of you to kindly make sure, take a good note of it. Our posture makes a lot of difference. My friends, we have 26 vertebras. The spinal cord starts right from below our head and it goes right down. If my sitting posture is not correct, my spinal cord, all the vertebras, and small gaddis between those vertebras, and the various vessels which are passing through those, they will start squeezing somewhere or the other, maybe after 40, 45 years of age. So I must start a practice wherein I sit straight. My back should be erect wherever I'm sitting. Even if I'm sitting in my office, my chair should be such. It should be straight so that my back is erect. So sitting posture should always be good. We should be very cautious while we are sitting on a sofa because sofa generally are made luxurious sofas. We must try that our posture throughout the day, whatever work we are doing, is good, good, and good. Continuing on the same topic of health, we are all aware, my dear friends, this body is made of Panch Tattva. When we talk of health, we must understand the proportion of these 5 tattvas in our body should always be maintained. All these 5 tattvas, they have made our body and they are the one who are going to take us throughout our life. So we must care for those. Monitoring and regular checkups, depending upon our own requirement, our own need. Doctors suggest that after the age of 40, 45, we must have yearly checkups and regular monitoring. Now, this is a very important bullet for us as well as our family members. We should try to limit our screen time. Very important, very important. That means, should we stop working in the office? No, friends. But whatever time we are spending necessarily to perform our work duties, we must. But beyond that, we should restrict the time. And it is equally important for our spouses, equally important for our children. This bullet gives us a small 5 alphabets. Mental. Let us understand what does it mean. To maintain our health, we should practice this. M for meditation, E for exercise, N mental, right? N to say no. I'm trying to link it with the screen time. Most of the time, when we reach home, back home, or on holidays, we try and look at the TV whole of the day. We try and look at the internet whole of the day. We are watching a movie. I'm saying, I'm requesting, I'm suggesting, let us learn to say no to those things, to those acts which are not good for us. Talking is also very important to take us out of a situation which can lead to depression. We must talk, but we must talk happily. So that is also an art. Acceptance is a beautiful word. I'm sure most of you have done various courses. COVID gave us time to do many courses wherein we were taught acceptance is very important in life. Whatever is happening, let us accept it. And the last bullet is laughter. My dear friends, if you look at the day we spent last, that is, say, yesterday, at times we may find that we did not have time to laugh. Laughter is very important, very important. May I once again request Navneet ji and Praveen ji to kindly laugh with me. Kindly unmute so that everybody can listen to, and let us have 3 laughters. Gentle laughter. Kindly follow me. Now, this technique of laughter, it takes the depression away. It makes us happy. Every day we must laugh. We must laugh. We must laugh. Coming to the other aspect of happiness, we have touched upon professional endeavor. We have talked about health, and now we are on happiness. Professionally, if we do good, health wise, if we do good, then no one can stop us. to be happy. Now, happiness once again is very important because it also adds to our productivity. It helps us in achieving our professional goals as well. So, happiness. Coming to happiness, what we should do is we should set achievable goals, realistic goals in our family life as well as in our business life. And we should keep on monitoring those goals. And every milestone achieved must be celebrated. We should be happy with each milestone of our goal having been achieved. Prioritize self care. We have in the last slides dwell up enough upon health. So, my personal care, self care must be attained, must be focused. I must understand if I am the head of the family or if I am one of the contributors to the family. I am very important. I must take good care of myself. Stay organized, time and task management. Now, it is important both ways, professionally also and socially also. Stay physically active. We have dwelt upon it. Personal fulfillment, hobbies. Keep some time because I'm in business, because I'm in profession, because I'm in service, does not give me liberty to be away from my hobbies. If I want, if I enjoy playing badminton, I must find time to play badminton. If I enjoy talking, if I enjoy company, whatever personal fulfillment must be taken care of. I must try and fulfill my hobbies. Financial health perhaps need not be deliberated because you are all financial wizards. You know finances much more than me, I'm sure. But the only little advice I want to give it, in olden days, my grandfather used to say, तेते पाम पसारिए जेती लांबी सोर, है ना? आपकी जितनी लंबी चद्दर है उतने पांव पसारिए, ऐसा कहा जाता था। लेकिन आज हम भूल गए। आज हम पांव 6 फुट पसार लेते हैं, चाहे मेरी चद्दर 4 फुट की हो, और फिर वो जो 2 फुट का गैप रह जाता है वो मुझे परेशान करता है। तो प्लीज मैनेज योर, आई विल से manage your finances well. If I have 1 rupee with me, try and spend one. If I have two, then try and spend two. Do not borrow and spend. Manage your finances well. Next is helping attitude. God has made me a human being. Believe me, I have enough financial power. Why should I not try and help someone? Kindly, to be happy. Start helping in whatever way. I'm not saying economical help. I'm not saying give money to somebody. Give any service. Go to the park, make people exercise. Go to your society. See how old people are behaving. What are they doing? Help them. Look at your own garden. So, whatever help I can do, I must try to do my bit on a regular basis. And this bullet is very close to my heart. You all are aware of it. Manasa Vacha Karma. If my thinking is right, If my mind has only positive thinking, believe me, whatever I speak will also be positive. Whatever I do will also be positive. Manasa, vacha, karma. So kindly make a good note of it inside your mind that from today onwards, whatever I think, negativity should have no place with me, neither in my mind, nor on my words, and in my act. This bullet on the top hand, your left hand side, permit me to dwell upon this a little bit. If you look at your forefathers, 100 years ago, 80 years ago, 70 years ago, my dear friends, if there were 6 brothers in a family, the family used to be 9, 10, 11. My wife has 11 brothers and sisters. So the elder brother, whatever shirt he will wear, after that, the younger brother will wear. That was the situation. People would not spend unnecessarily. And today, if I look at my own cupboard, I would have so many pants, so many jackets, so many coats, which I would wear hardly for a day or two in a year. Now, this unnecessary collection inside my mind also, there are a lot many things collected. I must try to get rid of them. Let us take a vow today, a pledge today, that my mind is not a dustbin. I will not collect anything which is unnecessary. Greed, very dangerous, very, very dangerous. My neighbor has a large car. I will bring another car which is larger than him. And after some times, he brings a Mercedes. Now I will do whatever I can to bring in a Mercedes. Now, what is greed? Why do we try to earn more than beyond our capacity to fulfill such desires of unnecessary collection? So we must try and make ourselves content. We must get satisfied with whatever God has given us. Yes, we must do our best, but then that sense of contentment should lead us to a happier path. We are trying to discuss what will make us happy. Learn to say no, we deliberated upon it. Forgiveness, beautiful word. It should be used all 24 hours. My colleague in the office, my subordinate in the office did something wrong. What is the best way? Should I scroll upon him or her? Best way is forgive. Once it happens, twice it happens, believe me, third time on, it will not happen. Same is the logic at home. I want to buy peace at any cost. I want to buy harmony at any cost. So peace of mind will lead me to positiveness. And that is what is required. I must aim at it if I want to be happy. I must set my expectation to those which are achievable, not very high expectations. But if those expectations are not fulfilled, my dear friends, I should have no regret. I should continue to strive hard and harder, but I should have no regret. Moving on, my friends, this is a slide which has been made up on an idea given to me by my very dear friend, respected Sanjay Agarwal ji from Pilibhit. He is a chartered accountant. He is the one who has started online yoga classes on ICAI platform with the help of this committee itself. Every day morning yoga sessions are being held under his umbrella. The wider umbrella is Bharti Yoga Sansthan and Professional Skill Enrichment Committee of ICAI. Now, he gave me this idea 5 important F in our lives. He explained life is like 5 tires of a car. When we move out in a car, all those 5 tires should have equal amount of air. Perfect. Now, if that air distribution, assuming 50 pounds each tire, so total air required is 250. If that air is distributed only in 2 tires, only in 3 tires, or disproportionately in all the 5 tires, will the car run smoothly? Not at all. So, what we need to do, the first amongst those 5 F is faith. Faith on Almighty. Faith in the work, in the job, in the assignment, whatever I am doing, we must have complete faith. If I'm made to do a particular engagement, I must have 100% faith in God, 100% confidence in me, within myself, and start walking, start working. So faith is very important in whatever act I'm doing. Second is the family. My dear friends, family is equally important. If God has given me birth, made me a human being, made me one of the family members, if I'm head of the family, then my responsibility goes up further. If I'm one of the members of the family, then also I have an equal responsibility. Third is fitness. We discussed just now. Whatever work I'm going to do, am I fit to perform that work? Do I have the necessary ingredients? If not, then I may not succeed. So we are all professional brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Whatever work we are doing in our office, as well as at our home, in society, unless we keep ourselves fit, we shall not be able to excel. Fourth is the friends. It is very important to have friends. My dear friends, in the slides which will come later, we will find depression is one of the major most threats to the humanity. To make us hale, to make us hearty, we must have friends. We must have friends. And we must enjoy our friendship. And the fifth tier, of course, also very necessary, very important, is the finance. Once again, it reminds me we should once again try and express our gratefulness to the great God, to this Institute of Chartered Accountants, who has made us financially so strong. So these are the 5 important F's which we must remember, and we must try and work on these, have a balance between amongst all the 5 to lead a happy life. My dear friends, I am fully reminded that you are all very intelligent. You are much better informed than me. On on this platform, whatever subject we are trying to deliberate upon, it is my humble duty to make you aware what is the present scenario, where we are at the moment. My dear friends, we are being labeled as diabetic capital of the world. Health is our subject. Kindly believe me, if I am not able to keep myself healthy, if I'm not able to keep my family members healthy, if I'm not able to keep my office colleagues healthy, the going will not be easy. We have about 10 crore population which is already labeled as diabetic. And to add on to it, 13.5 crore is pre-diabetic, labeled as pre-diabetic. If both figures are combined, 23.5 crore people are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. Kindly imagine where we are going to go. And this is a data, published data. There are many more who never got themselves examined. So we must examine, we must stop here, think where we are heading to. This comes to a conclusion that almost every 5th Indian is diabetic or pre-diabetic. Almost one in a family, if not in the closer family, wider family, is diabetic or pre-diabetic. Those who are having high blood pressure, I'm sure you are aware of this count. It is a published count. 31.5 crore people are having blood pressure. 35 crore people are having obesity. Imagine what is the situation. We are literate people. Society looks at us with a great hope. Let us give it a serious thinking. Are we doing enough to safeguard ourselves, our family members, our office members from these diseases? Heart disease, kidney disease, depression, constipation, another subject. Believe me, my friends, don't mind my saying so. Every second member in the family is having constipation, whether we accept it or we do not accept it. We must do something. It is an alarming stage. What we need to do? There are certain things which cannot be prevented, but certain which can be prevented. So let us see what can we do to prevent these. A, we must try and do yoga abhyas if possible. Your own committee, this very committee on the platform of which we are deliberating, they have given us a platform. Every day, the secretary himself, respected Sambit Kumar Mishra ji, he is on the yoga session every day, each day. And the information goes to each one of us. Kindly join it. Kindly practice it to keep yourself ill, healthy. So we must do yoga bhyas. We must do some warm-ups. These are the constituents of yoga bhyas. We do warm-ups, we do asanas, we do pranayam, we do meditation. It's a combination of all these. It's a package. And every day, 45 minutes online without any charge. This facility is made available by your own committee. Kindly join it. Kindly join. Kindly join. What we need to do is we need to do more physical. Assuming, for example, I live at 6th floor in my society. I have made it a point to walk down every day by stairs. I don't use lift. I am on 3rd floor in my office. I never use lift to come up and come down. These small things our forefathers used to do, but today we do not do. Kindly do physical. Unless we sweat every day, it would be difficult to keep ourselves hale and healthy. Walk each day. We must walk. We must jog. We must exercise. Very important. We discussed briefly about the sleep. Unless I sleep properly, my body cannot get repaired. Next day will not be as good as I want it to be. So I must have a comfortable sleep. Food habits, we will dwell upon it further. And Mother Nature. Kindly mark this word, Mother Nature. We are so fortunate, so fortunate. Take the pain of going to the tree or the plant which you have in your house. Let us assume it is a rose plant. Kindly sit by the side of that plant. Kindly look at the leaf of that plant. Look at the flower of that plant. You will find it is smiling at you. Enjoy the nature. Go to the park. Look at the trees. Look at the waterfalls. Enjoy Mother Nature. Certain cautions. Believe me, the table on the left side top has a direct connect with the table on the right hand corner on the top. If we eat food prepared in the outside market, we are very happy to have samosas, but we do not know in what kind of oil it has been fried. We keep on eating chips and namkeen whole of the day without realizing how good or bad it is for our liver. keep on drinking packed juices, keep on having cold drinks. My dear friends, there is a limit to everything. Our liver is very strong. God is very great, but it also has a limit. If we try to keep on feeding it with all those food stuff, which is not at all good to digest, there will be a day when the liver would start gradually reducing its capability. Salt, sugar, maida, we should consume in a very restricted manner. Sweets is something which is directly connected. Junk food, directly connected. Excess tea, excess drinks, smoking, taking excessive medicines. Small little problem, I will take medicine. Small little problem again, I will take again medicine. My dear friends, it all can result into a bad health. It can all result into all those ailments which are listed in table on the top left. Food. 5 basic questions on the food. The first question before I eat food, I must ask myself what to eat. There cannot be a common food for all of us. You might eat sweet very comfortably. It may not be good for me. So I must know what to eat. And the answer to this is whatever I can easily digest, whatever is good to me, I must eat. Whatever I can easily digest, whatever is good to me should be eaten. How much, once again, cannot be defined for everyone. Whatever I can digest, the quantity that I can digest easily, that should be taken. I'm talking about normal food. I'm not saying if you go to a party, don't eat. But normally, we should eat only that food which is easy to digest. I must eat only that much of quantity. If my stomach can be divided in 4 parts, I must eat that much which is enough to get accommodated in 2 parts. The third part should be left for water, and the fourth part of the stomach should be left for air. That means I must fill my stomach maximum half with the food. I need to be very particular about it. When to eat? Our forefathers answered these questions very well. They practiced it so well, but we have deviated. When to eat? Lord Sun tells us when should we start eating, when should we stop eating. With the rise of the sun and with the setting of the sun. But today we have deviated from this path. Why should we eat? We should eat only to keep our body functioning. Now, that energy, most of the food that we eat, my dear friends, is wasted. It does not get converted into energy. But we keep on eating, eating, eating. So, it is a very vital question. Kindly answer it for yourself. Take a good note of it. I'm sure all of you are practicing it, but make sure even your family members are doing it, and your office mates are doing it. So, food, very vital. These 5 questions, very, very vital. Do's. What are we supposed to be doing? Kindly be positive, think positive, talk positive, act positive, be happy. Anything which makes me unhappy, kindly move away from that situation. Have helping attitude. Try to do how can. And this starts right from home. I must help my family members, my parents, my kids. I must help my office colleagues, my peers, my society. Wherever, whatever little contribution I can make, I must always make those contributions. And the last bullet is very important, my dear friends. Make lifestyle changes. Learn from our own parents. I am not so fortunate. I lost both my parents. But believe me, I make their darshan every day. I look at their photo every day, and get reminded. My father, until the age of 85 years, he did not take a single medicine, not even a single medicine. Any ailment, if he had fever, he will cure it by restriction on the food. If he has an ill throat, he will cure it. So kindly make lifestyle changes. What are the changes which are suggested? Kindly sleep early, have an early dinner. When you sleep early, you will be able to have a sound sleep, and you will be able to get up early. If you are able to get up early, you are able to do your exercises every day. And if you do that, it will make you hale, hearty. You will be able to eat whatever you eat, you will be able to digest. When you go to your office or your business place, you will find your working power has enhanced. You will have happiness throughout the day. Each one you meet will be glad to meet you. The work you perform, you will be able to do it with much more efficiency. Kindly make a lifestyle changes starting from timing, starting from food, starting from thinking positive, doing positive, speaking positive. So, whatever we have discussed, kindly try to inculcate in yourself and make your life changed, the pattern changed. Try to adopt the old pattern which our forefathers used to do. Don'ts. Never get angry. Never get angry. Even if there is a point to get angry, kindly move out of that situation. Don't get angry at all. Don't get angry. And there are ways of doing it. You can, with a constant determination, strong determination, constant monitoring, you can achieve it. And one secret on this is each day before you go to sleep, on your bedside, spend 2 to 3 minutes, recap what you have done throughout the day, on how many occasions you had anger, on how many occasions you thought something negative, you spoke something negative, you acted something negative, and if at all you find you did it twice or thrice a day, stop it. Take a pledge. Tomorrow, I'm not going to do it. And with a constant practice, maybe a week, maybe 10 days, my dear friends, you will find you are out of this, out of this. So we should not carry stress. We should not carry any negativity, anxiety. This will get addressed once I start practicing best medicine. We discussed best medicine is meditation to take you away from the stress, to take you away from anxiety. Kindly meditate, kindly meditate, kindly meditate. A recap of what we have done. We need to maintain work life balance. We need to stay physically active, very necessary. Mental well being is equally important. I would rather personally term it much more important than the physical well being. Healthy habits, professional development, we discussed. If I want to be in the race, I need to walk with the time and I need to change with the changing time. So, whatever discussion we have had so far, we are almost 1.5 hours. Now, what we discussed in these 1 hour, 20, 25 minutes, we need to maintain a balance between work and personal life. Very important. We need to prioritize self care, well being, focus on continuous learning, building meaningful relationships. We need to align our career with our values and passions. If my goal is to go east and I start walking west, it will not help me. Take care of your physical and emotional health for lasting fulfillment. Now, this is all I had to dwell upon today. I'm sure I have been able to make you recap. I have not given you anything new. I know for that, sure. You are all much more better equipped, better aware than me. But my responsibility, my duty was to make you recap of all that which will make you achieve health, happiness in the professional endeavor. Now, few slides, these will motivate us. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. It is the natural result of good habits and hard work. Believe me, my dear friends, without hard work, we will not be able to achieve the goal we have set for ourselves. Happiness, we have dwelt enough on happiness. प्रसन्नता परमात्मा की दी हुई औषधि है, इसे व्यर्थ ना जाने दें, खुश रहें, स्वस्थ रहें. Life is like a potter's clay. It gets shaped by our own thoughts. The journey starts from the thoughts, my dear friend. Act comes much later. So we have to control our thoughts. And that is where pranayam and meditation plays a huge role. अपनों का साथ बहुत आवश्यक है. सुख तो बढ़ जाता है और दुख हो तो बंट जाता है. My family is equally important. Family does not mean only the family at home. It means the family at office as well. The people with whom we are working are also part of our family, and we must make sure that they are all happy. We must try and do everything to make them happy. स्वभाव की मधुरता जिंदगी के लिए सबसे बड़ा विटामिन है, एंड दिस इज 100% अंडर योर ओन कंट्रोल. Quote from Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji: let us not forget, total health includes mental health. Very important, my dear friends. We get confused all the times. Health means we feel I will go to gym, I will have strong muscles, and that is the health. Let us not forget that health includes mental health, emotional well-being, and civilized behavior. How many clients I am adding, how many clients I am sustaining, whether in business or in service or in profession, depends upon my behavior. A happy face is the real indicator of health. Untidily, we all should work towards that. Next, be patient. Everything comes to you in the right moment. Beautiful. It is the real treasure. Kindly keep it in your mind. Don't be impatient. We have to be patient. If I started my career 3 years ago, I have to have patience. Like industry, it takes 5-7 years to reach the break even. If I have jumped straight into the practice, I must have patience. If I've joined my service 5 years ago, I must be patient. I will progress, certainly progress, but kindly be patient. Another clipping. Do one thing at a time, and while doing it, put your whole soul into it to the exclusion of all else. Kindly read those. It is a real treasure. They will guide us each and every day, every moment when we are stuck. We must take help. Everything is easy when you are busy, but nothing is easy when you are lazy. If I start doing what we discussed, if we start our morning with the exercises, with the yoga, believe me, the word lazy will not be there in your dictionary. Knowing that the past is destiny, very important, my dear friends. Knowing that the past is destiny, the future is free will. You should have happily, you should live happily in the present. Beautiful quote, worth following. Forget about the past. Do not unnecessarily worry about the future. Live in the present. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. So, whatever I have, start appreciating it. Start appreciating it. Next, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. We all need to work hard. Next, never say no, never say I cannot, for you are infinite. All the power is within you. You can do anything. My dear friends, we are very lucky. We are very lucky. All that is required is the confidence in ourselves. If a mirror is covered with dirt, it won't reflect one's face. A man cannot realize his true self unless his heart is pure. Beautiful quote. Beautiful quote. Whoever is happy will make others happy. These are all jewels, the real jewels. So I need to be happy. Then only I will be made to I will be able to make my family happy, my office colleagues happy. Silence and smile are powerful words. Smile is the way to solve many problems. This is to be taken with you at home, my dear friends. Smile is the way to solve many problems. Silence is the way to avoid many problems. Believe me, day in and day out, we come across such circumstances, such situations where maintaining silence works, works, and works. Faith and prayer both are invisible, but they make impossible things possible. Faith, we looked at the first tire of the car we saw. Faith. So, faith and prayer both are, although invisible, but make impossible things possible. If you light a lamp for someone, it will also brighten your path. This is what we discuss, my dear friends. Try and render small help. Try and render small guidance. Try and do some good. If a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, it is a man's own mind. Mind, very important. Very, very important. And that is why I say, kindly start practicing pranayama, kindly start practicing meditation. We need to control our mind. Mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous market, dangerous master. It is the mind which takes us, which makes us to do what we should not be doing. Has God told us that you drink every day, that you smoke every day, you do all that which you are not supposed to be doing? It is our mind. And we need to control our mind. And the best way is exercising pranayama and dhyan. To be happy, you must. What must? Let go of what's gone. Most of the time, we are stuck into the past. He did this with me, therefore I will also. Be grateful for what remains and look forward to what is coming next. Beautiful slide, beautiful quote. Look what this great man has to say, Mr. Sundar Pichai. Who does not recognize him today? What does he have to say? A person who is happy is not because everything is right in his life. Kindly read these lines twice. A person who is happy is not because everything is right in his life, but he is happy because his attitude towards everything in life is right. This is what we need to understand. If I want to be happy, I need to change my attitude. I need to change my attitude at home. I need to change my attitude at my workplace. And then I will find everything is right. Respected Parveen ji, respected Navneet ji, if
Sir.
there is any question, kindly do not hesitate to stop me. If at all I'm not doing good, if at all you have any suggestion, any instruction for me, kindly do stop me.
Sir,
Is there? Yes, sir.
sir, while applying the things, whatever we have listened, very good content and very necessary for the balanced life and happy life. But while applying, we forget the things which we have listened. How we can manage practicing or listening is we listen or come to contact such persons like you to motivate and recap. But when we apply the things in life, sometimes we forget in our behavior. So how to practice, how to manage, how to control. One more my suggestion is that these things should be in life.
Can I answer this question first?
Sir.
The mantra is every night before you go to sleep, kindly recap where you failed, why you failed, and give a message to your mind, I'm not going to fail tomorrow. And believe me, you do it for 2 weeks, you will find you are out of that situation. Believe me. Next question, please.
Food habits, drink habits. Yes, sir. Should not be in from the should not be started from the student life, from the school. It is a suggestion.
Navneet ji, better now than late. If I could not do it in my student life, that does not mean I should not start doing it at least from today. So whatever gone is gone, past is past.
That is okay, sir.
Everybody is trying to do its best. Institute is doing at its own level, nation is doing at its own level, world agencies are doing at their level. Many changes are being done even at school level now. But wherever we are, past is past. Let us start from today.
Not for a
Yes,
point
sir.
of view, sir, for our generation, our nation's generations to which are coming on. ये आपको इस टॉपिक को हैंडल करना पड़ रहा है। आज ये ऐसी सिचुएशंस है कि अपन कई डिजीजेस से सफर कर रहे हैं और आज अपना हेल्थ लेवल डाउन जा रहा है। तो जनरेशन जो आने वाली है उसके लिए भी अपने को सोचना जरूरी है ना।
आप बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं नवनीत जी। देखिए जो स्लाइड आपके सामने है, आप ये पहला कोड देखिए, ये कितने रिस्पेक्टेड, कितने इंटेलिजेंट जेंटलमैन थे, राकेश झुंझुनवाला साहब, है ना? न जाने कितने हजार करोड़ की इनकी संपत्ति है, लेकिन केवल 62 साल की उम्र में हमें छोड़ गए। क्या नहीं था इनके पास? वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट डॉक्टर्स इनके पास अवेलेबल थे, लेकिन कुछ ऐसा हुआ जो ये शुरू में मॉनिटर नहीं कर पाए, जिस पे ध्यान नहीं दे पाए। ही वॉज सच ए ब्रिलियंट पर्सन। तो बात क्या है साहब, अगर मैं केवल कमाने में लग जाऊंगा, मेरा फोकस वो गाड़ी के 5 टायर याद रखने हैं बस, केवल फाइनेंस में सारी हवा भर दूंगा तो बेचारे बाकी टायर तो रह जाएंगे, है ना सर? तो बैलेंस बनाना है ना? नीचे का कैप्शन देखिए, आदरणीय रतन टाटा साहब, है ना? कुछ हो जाए, द हाउस विल डू ओनली राइट थिंग, they will care for nations so much, है ना? He did not do anything which was incorrect in his life. Always he ventured for doing the right thing, guided everybody, instructed everybody in his house, do just the right thing. So we also need to take a similar pledge, है ना? And we must learn the art of living if at all we want to lead a happy life, है ना? Look, sir, what Mahatma Gandhi had said, it is health that is real wealth, not the pieces of gold and silver. We spend whole our life in collecting all that which is not really material, particularly when we sacrifice our health. And then what happens? I go to the doctor, to the hospital with a bag full of money, and the doctor is not able to cure me. है ना? I believe that the greatest gift you can give your family and the world is a healthy you. Believe me, my sisters who are listening to this, how happy your husband would be when he will find that you are healed and healthy. And what will happen if the situation is reversed? I know a friend of mine whose wife she has such an ailment that she has to go to hospital thrice a week for the blood transfusion. Those who have those kind of diseases, they know what is the value of health. We must do everything to maintain, to be healthy, not only physically, but mentally as well. 5 ways to be happy. Free your health, free your heart from hatred. Wonderful. Free your mind from worries. Live simply. This is what we have deviated from. We need to learn the art of living simply. Expect less. Have a deep relationship with the God. All these are mantras. I call them mantras, my dear. We must remember them, recap them once again, and soon we will find they will set in here somewhere. Next, I want to live my life without stress and worries. I don't need to be rich and famous. I just want to be happy. Choice is ours. What do we want to do? If we keep on collecting, small house, then medium size house, then large house, then a bungalow, there is no limit. What Dalai Lama Sahib has to say, if you have peace of mind, you don't need anything else. Beautiful quote. If you have peace of mind, you don't need anything else. If you don't have it, it does not matter what else do you have. See, all these leaders have shown us the path. We have deviated from that path. We once again need to learn what they have said us, what they have told us, what guidance they have given us, and try and set our goal accordingly. Turn your demand into gratefulness. This is something which each one of us must understand. Navneet ji, turn your demand into gratefulness. Kindly tell me, when we visit any temple, घर के टेम्पल में भी जाते हैं, हम क्या करते हैं? हे भगवान, मुझे ये दे दो, हे भगवान, मुझे ये दे दो। और मेरे कुछ भाई बहन तो उसमें बार्गेन करते हैं कि साहब आप मुझे ये दे दीजिए, मैं आपको ये प्रसाद चढ़ा दूंगी, है ना सर? देखिए क्या कह रहे हैं श्री श्री रविशंकर जी, टर्न योर डिमांड इनटू ग्रेटफुलनेस. द मोर ग्रेटफुल यू आर, द मोर लव कम्स योर वे. भगवान को तो हमें धन्यवाद करना है, भगवान को तो हमें ग्रेटिट्यूड देना है कि हे ईश्वर, हे परमात्मा, आप कितने दयालु हैं. यू आर सो काइंड, सो काइंड. नाउ Praveen ji, am I on the right track?
Yes, sir. Please continue, sir.
I believe we have another 15 minutes.
Definitely, sir.
So, how many minutes out of those 15 you will allocate me?
Sir, around 10 to 12 minutes, sir.
Chaliye, sir. Thank you so much. You are very kind, very generous. Thank you so
Most
much.
welcome, sir.
Thank you. Now, this bullet on your right, my friends, once again, with folded hands, I very truly admit that what I'm going to tell you, you all know very well about it. But still, I would like to dwell for 2-3 minutes on this bullet. A human body, God would have, instead of giving us this human body, could have made us an animal. He could have made us a bird. He could have made us an insect. Hana? God has given us this beautiful human body. And the best part is, we have reached the moon. But has any doctor told us that our nose should not have been at this place? It should have been somewhere else. Has anybody made any improvement on our heart?
Attractive.
Has anybody made us known any defect in our lung, in our liver, in our pancreas, in our mind? Beautiful organs, wonderful organs, and so well connected, and they are all self sufficient. They will not trouble you at all. Your lung will keep on breathing, supplying oxygen to your all the organs without your permission. Even when you are in sleeping mode, the body will keep on working, heart will keep on pumping. What more do we want? They are not worth millions, they are not worth billions, they are much more trillions and trillions. After having attained this beautiful body, what stops us to be happy, not to be happy? Why do we become not happy? This body is given to us by our respected parents with the permission of the great God. And we are the trustees of this body. It is our first duty, foremost duty, to maintain this asset which has been given in trust to us. So, this body is a beautiful gift. It is a real treasure. And what we must do, it is a grace of the God. We must be in gratitude, gratitude, gratitude all the time. We must always be grateful to the God, to our parents, through whom we got this beautiful human body. Now, let us recap. What are we going to take away? What are we going to take home from this deliberation today? With folded hands, my friends, I request all of you to kindly analyze, to kindly appreciate. Without health, there would be no happiness. And without health and happiness, we will not be able to survive in discharging our responsibilities, be it family responsibility or the professional responsibility. Therefore, we must understand health and happiness are foremost. they are equally important for all of us. These are the two which will boost our productivity in our personal life as well as in our official life. It will enable us to achieve better relationships, be it my brother, my sister, my wider family, my neighborhood, my friends. It will enable us to achieve professional success and much more. Therefore, the conclusion is the request with folded hands to all of you is let us learn the art of how to strike a balance. It is most important. If I keep on working 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours a day in my office, whether at home or in office, I take my office work also at home. Am I doing justice? Is this the balance? No, it will be like this. I need to be like this. Therefore, kindly decide and strike a balance and make a pledge. Take a pledge to yourself to make a beginning from today, not tomorrow. From today, let us make a beginning from today itself. That is what I want all of you, with folded hands, kindly start acting. I will feel that whatever responsibility was cast upon me, I have been able to discharge that responsibility. I have been able to motivate you to understand and start this practice from today, today, now onwards. I once again, with folded hands, thank you all who are listening to this webcast. If there are any questions, if there are any suggestions, I will request respected Praveen ji and respected Navneet ji to kindly let me know so that I can try to answer those to the best of my ability and capability. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dalmia sir, for showing us the way to how to live our lives. Right? Namdeji, do you have any questions to ask from Dalmia sir?
Navneet, two questions are there in the chat box also, Zoom chat box.
Namdeji, please check the chat box.
तब तक परवीन जी आप अपना प्रश्न पूछ लीजिए, आपके मन में भी तो कोई जिज्ञासा होगी.
So with us now we have Akhilesh ji Sharma, our secretary sir. नवनीत जी आपने चेक किया
अखिलेश
क्या
जी का
क्वेश्चन?
स्वागत है. अखिलेश जी को प्रणाम है. बोलिए अखिलेश जी.
नवनीत
कोई
जी
सुझाव है,
please
कोई
unmute
प्रश्न
yourself.
है?
Navneet ji, please unmute yourself.
Sir, I have already covered these questions.
Okay, so now we can conclude. Now I will call our secretary, C. Akhilesh ji Sharma, for the vote of thanks, sir.
Thank you, CEO Praveen sir. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful webcast, to be happy and healthy in CA Professional Endeavour, organized by the CA Professional Skill Enrichment Committee of ICI. On behalf of the Professional Skill Enrichment Committee and ICI, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our speaker, CA Sushil Dalmia sir, for his enlightening session. Sincere thanks to the event enabler from the Kishangarh branch of the CIRC of the ICI who enabled the webcast throughout. A wide round of applause and the thanks to all the organizer, Professional Skill Enrichment Committee, ICI, our today's speaker, C.A. Sushil Dalmia, and other stakeholders to make this webcast a memorable one. Finally, we would like to thank all of you present here and helping us make this webcast a grand success. Thank you one and all and
Thank you,
थैंक
sir.
यू बाद में सर विशेष रूप से आपका बहुत ही सहयोग रहा उसके लिए
Thank you
बहुत
so much,
बहुत
sir.
आभार
Thank you.
ओवर टू यू चेयरमैन सर